Simula na naman. Magandang umaga. Kaibigan.
It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Rockets, here with their Houston fans, then back on the road. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer to where they were a season ago.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often. They want to keep it competitive.
Well, you don't want to give an opponent the feeling that they've got your number. And if you start the season 0-2 against them, that's the exact feeling you're going to give them.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Moving it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
That one good for 2. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
Yeah, I do a little bit, but I like how the league has protected the players. I mean, it's a fine line.
Lopez. That one doesn't drop. And Houston the other way now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Wall. To the middle. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Olynyk.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the first one drops. that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Gordon. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And the dunk by Lopez.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
The handles of Wall combined with the speed is incredible. He's easily slicing and dicing the D.
Passes it to Ramos. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. Lets the 3 fly. Inside. Olynyk with the steal. It's House outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here they come. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Rockets trailed by 4. Now here's Wall. Outside Gordon. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Wall. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gordon, the pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Clarkson, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Floats one, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Wall. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Here's Ramos. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. The Rockets again can't hit. Olynyk. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Yes. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Perez, guarded by Bradley. That one drops for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rockets trail by 13. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Avery Bradley, still a solid player for this team. You know, maybe not in his prime, but still defensively, he's a difference maker.
Yeah, GA. I mean, injuries have slowed Bradley down over the years, but he still has some great footwork. He's physical on defense. He's undersized, but he can match up with either guard spot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I mean, and at 6'3", Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
And so Bradley nails both of them. Now the pass to Perez. Guarded by Porter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Nwaba. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Bradley.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now here's Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Can't hit that one. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Passes to Perez. Guarded by...
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Nwaba. Misses in close. 1:29 left to play in the first. Out to the right wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Number 34. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good for the Rockets. Brown comes in for David Nwaba, and it's Dante Exum in for Bradley. And so he makes both from the line. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. And Olenek kicks to Porter. Shoots from the line. They get it back. Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Exum deciding where to go with it. Takes it off the glass. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Aguilar. This one for three. Second shot opportunity. Some solid defense from Brown.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now Porter. No points in the game yet for him. 4 seconds left. A shot, no good.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And so it's the visiting team. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And there's the pass to Aguilar. Down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 19-point game. And there it is for him. Exum's got his second bucket of the night. And Porter comes to help. Shot on the wing. Passes it to Aguilar. Just 5 to shoot. He's covered by Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Porter kicks to Brown. Back to Porter. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Rockets trailed by 19. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Exum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And Let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Back to Wall. Lets it go with the three. And it's Gordon missing. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Offensive rebound. House dishes to Exum. Wall wide open. From outside, off the mark.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now, here's Exum. He's got 5. Pulls up. The Rockets with another miss. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, number 11, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. David Wabas checked in for the Rockets. Bradley comes in for Exum. He hits both from the stripe. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
What speed from Wall right there. He's effective at quickly zipping right past the defense with his dribbling.
Wall's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Ramos the pass to Perez. Wall's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
For Houston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That
Take a
comes
break.
in
Take a
handy
break.
in close games.
2 shots.
And that one falls for John Wall.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
That one is no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. 14 points for him.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Ramos. Look at that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. On offense, here are the Rockets. Ball with it. He has 7. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Ramos. Here's Perez. Kept alive. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Ramos. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So he gets them both. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside Bradley. Pass and Waba. Feeds it to Wall. Over Ramos. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. The pass to Aguilar. Here's Perez. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Jazz. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Pass to Bradley. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Here's Perez and power down the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Wall's IQ is just impressive. He knows how to get under the D's skin. He isn't afraid of some contact either.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That's good from Wall.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And so Wall nails both of them. Lopez inside. Covered by Wall. Wall with some nice defense.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Lopez has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
Energy is rarely a question when it comes to Bradley. He's consistently knocking on the defense's door.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And he sinks the second. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Wiry strong. Clarkson finishes off the drive against physical defense.
And so it's Houston with it. And here's Bradley. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Bradley. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Olynyk.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, number 34. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Kevin Porter's checked in for Houston. Good on both. 1:24 left now here in the second. Here's the floater. It's tipped. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And so it's Houston with it. Porter looking it over. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it, and he makes that one. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by Olynyk.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Houston, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. .32 seconds left in the first half. Olynyk is covering. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 7 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
From 11 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall. With 4 seconds on the clock, Porter, no luck. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the roster.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Gordon out there with Wall. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Tate in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and it's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Olynyk.
Number 11. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Inside, Olynyk. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Olynyk's got 6.
Gifted scorer around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wall passes to Olynyk. There's the dish to Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
The strong upper body of Gordon, contact does not affect his shooting.
And it's Lopez penetrating.
Salamat sa pag-follow, Repa. J. Maruel Gabaon.
If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Seconds now into the second half. Here's Gordon, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Lopez. 7 points in the game. To the paint, Olynyk with the steal. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Gordon the pass to Tate, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I think playmaking has always been in Gordon's DNA. He loves to score, don't get me wrong. He also loves to share.
Here's Lopez. Buries it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Outside Gordon. It's Olynyk atop the key. Pass to Wall. The shot missing. And here's the break. Lopez passes to Ramos. Wall with the steal. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The pass to Ramos. Clarkson on the wing. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. Clarkson's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Houston making a switch here. Exum's checked in. And some nice passing there by Houston. Bradley's checked in for John Wall.
Number 8.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. It's stolen. And they're running on up the court. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line. Number 1. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the clock. Kicks it to Bradley. But Trey, no good. And he lobs it up. Tries again. He lays it in. 20 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Bradley. And that one is good. Bradley's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here's Exum. 5 points in the game. Outside, House. The shot, no good. Pushing it up.
Oh. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Several teams changing it up here.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Bradley. The Rockets with another miss.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Out left to the wing. Here's Perez. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Rockets.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
To stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Houston, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls. Houston making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And he makes both free throws. 1:52 left to play in the third. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Now here's Brown. He's tightly guarded. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And the shot goes down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
So it's the Rockets now. Poked away. One-on-one fast break. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
And the turnover again by Houston. 51 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Ramos. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 10.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
.40 seconds left to play here in the third. This is his first free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Ramos. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. The Rockets pull it in. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Brown's got the ball. They get it again. Here's Porter. It's deflected. And so it's the visiting team with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Houston's ball. Augustine in the corner for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say They may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
It is true. The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Picked off in midair. And it's the Rockets on the break. There's the triple. The shot that time, not on target. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Lopez against Augustine. And that one's good by Lopez.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
There's the pass to Ramos. Augustine with the steal. Down low. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Count that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Lopez outside. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. And Brown over to help. Leaps for it. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
That one goes in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Augustine. Six on the shot clock. Kicks to McLemore. No good on the triple. Pass break. Here we go. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
CJ Perez.
On offense, here are the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Augustine. It's deflected. And they're on the break. Here's Perez. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here is Augustine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where
with the ball.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the time. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here is Augustine. Passes it to Exum. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's good. 2 points. McLemore's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Houston. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
Here's Exum. Just 4 to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer. Guarded by McLemore. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Exum. 1:46 left in the game. Olenek is checked in for the Rockets. He kicks to McLemore. Deflects the pass. And the dunk by Olenek.
He got with his trainer, he changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olenek, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the league.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Exum. He dishes it to Augustine. Jacks up a 3. Exum's shot is off. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Olynyk is covering. Clock at 6. And the pass to Perez. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
At the line, number 11. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's McLemore. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And Middleton with the block. Holiday looking over the floor. Middleton on the wing. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch and shoot jump shot.
That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Holiday gets the bucket.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Here's Lopez after Drew Holiday's score. Shot clock at 5. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Ramos goes back up. Pass to Lopez. And here's Clarkson. Lopez outside. Stolen by Middleton. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And they're pushing it up. And Lopez throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Middleton. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky.
Oh my goodness! That was special.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 4-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got 5 points so far. To the left side wing. Covered by Giannis. The pass to Perez. From deep. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks trail. To the middle. It's tipped. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Here is Forbes.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
To the inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now, here's Portis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Forbes the pass to Portis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Right side, Portis. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Portis throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Here's Perez. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good.
But Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
To the wing right side. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Perez. It's blocked, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here is Forbes. Passes to Portis. A three. That one doesn't go. 1 second left. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Feeds to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Bucks trail by 4. Here is Forbes. Tipped away. Stolen by Clarkson. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here is Forbes. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The kick out to Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got 5 now.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Guarded by Tucker. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Started.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Now the pass to Clarkson. Lopez outside. Stolen by Middleton. The Bucks trail. Holiday, no one around him. They get the rebound. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Defended by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. He's off on that one.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he knocks down the first one. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And it's Milwaukee's ball, trailing by 2. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Here's Connaughton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound, Bucks.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. The dish to Lopez. Lopez covering. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. DiVincenzo against Lopez, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Giannis throws it down.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. The visitors with the ball. And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple. And here's the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Middleton. He has 6. Softly drops in the floater. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice handles by Middleton. Actually, really impressive handle. Put on the show with that dribbling exhibition.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Pass to Aguilar. Defended by Middleton. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Bucks trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Got a piece of it. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
The Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. He dishes it to Middleton. Connaughton passes to Forbes. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Number 2. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Salamat Repesanga Aruba sa pag-like ng stream.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the visiting team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime, checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. Their confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Passes it to Giannis. The wide open look here for Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. Kicks it to Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Clarkson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fires for three. Here's Lopez. Second chance shot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the three off target. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. A three for DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Ramos, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Good D by Giannis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your team? The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. Fast break, here they come. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the inside, Antetokounmpo. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Lopez left side. The shot from the low post is good. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Clarkson on the wing. Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ramos guarded by Holiday. And the pass to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So a moment now to see the story for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Over to the left wing. Forbes can't get it to go. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, SHUAJOTA comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Bucks trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Portis. Got a hand on it. Inside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this. Defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good off the back of the rim. Giannis has gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Down low. Covered by Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that one misses. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton subbed in for Drew Holiday. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee with the ball. Here is Forbes in the corner. Middleton with it. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got 10 points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bucks trail by 11. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Connaughton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For 3, Middleton hands it from downtown. 13 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
They get a hand on it. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Here's Connaughton, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Defended by Middleton. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bucks trail by 7. And it's Middleton penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce. Middleton's got 15 points.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Perez. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Leading by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Inside, banked in off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes it to Tucker. Now DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Holiday's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Out to the wing. Here's Lopez. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And a wide open look for Portis. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted.
Oh! Oh, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
A shot off that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Holiday. No good on that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bucks trail by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. The shot comes out. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Holiday with the 3. Good on the triple.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now, here's Clarkson. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Bucks. possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. A clear look here for Middleton. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
So he gets them both.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Lopez over to help. And just miss after miss right now. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Holiday. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lopez outside. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Milwaukee with the ball. A steal. Shoots from the right block. Back to Lopez. Holiday brings the double team. Kicks it to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
The visitors with the ball. To the paint, stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Got a piece of it. Here's Lopez.
What a jam! Are you kidding me?
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Defended by Middleton. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
And a tough break is his second attempt. The line, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Giannis up top. Outside Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by one. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
So the wing on the left. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he makes both free throws. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Middleton right side. The kick out to Holiday. And here is DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Goes back up. And that one goes long.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called. The Bucks. They're behind by 1. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Middleton for 3. Not going to go that time. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's DiVincenzo. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Seconds left in the 4th quarter, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 3-point game. Here's Middleton.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Fires the 3. Misses the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Middleton for 3. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Simula na naman.